Raceview Network's Weekend WrapUp is sponsored by the Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association and by Remington Park Racing Casino.
Hi, I'm Jim Byers. Welcome to Raceview Network's Weekend WrapUp. There's a strong Cajun flavor to our show this week as Delta Downs in Vinton, Louisiana, wrapped up its American Quarter Horse meeting with multiple stakes on Saturday. Let's start there on Louisiana Showcase Night Saturday, where the supporting feature on the Lee Berwick Futurity card was the Louisiana Classic. This restricted Grade 2 was for 3-year-olds and up at 440 yards. A field of 10 contested this 100-grander, with number 2, JLS Dashin' and Zoomin' on a 6-race winning streak, the 6-5 favorites.
They're off in the Louisiana Classic at Delta Downs. Good break by He's a Fast Road right in the middle. Next to that one, Open Me a Corona starting to open it up now, and he takes the lead. To the inside, it's Fast Talkin' Henry. Down at the rail, it's I Get the Blues, and it's JLS Dashin' and Zoomin'. Back from there, it's Surprise. It is Open Me a Corona who has the lead, but a big late run is coming from He's a Fast Rogue. It is Open Me a Corona to win the Classic.
He's 10 for 12 lifetime, 4 for 4 this year, and completes a stakes triple this meeting at Delta. Open Me a Corona is a game winner with jockey Saul Ramirez Jr. Bred by Natalie Montgomery, Open Me a Corona is a Louisiana-bred son of Corona's Leaving You and the Mr. Eye Opener mare In the Open, now with earnings of more than $666,000. Campaigns for Charles Forbes Jr. and Tommy Hayes, Bobby Martinez the trainer. The time 21.383 seconds. The richest purse offered at Delta Downs during its spring-summer quarter horse meeting is named for the track's founder, Lee Berwick. The $634,530 Lee Berwick Futurity is a restricted Grade 1 for Louisiana breds. It topped Saturday's program. Juveniles went 350 yards after qualifying in 11 trials on June 20th. The fastest from the trials was number 1, the Renaissance Man, but the heavy 4-5 favorite is the 8, Jessa Louisiana Zoom, the Lassie Futurity winner.
They're off in the Lee Berwick Futurity, and Jessa Louisiana Zoom broke right on time. She goes right to the lead. Out there racing in second is It's a Storm Warning. To the inside is Shining Presence and the Renaissance Man. Behind those, it's Fast Ladies Man. They're coming down to the finish. Jessa Louisiana Zoom is gutting it out, and she wins the Lee Berwick Futurity.
She had to work hard, but Jessa Louisiana Zoom gets the winner's share of $317,000 plus with her 4th consecutive career win. Danny Laverne, the winning jockey. Like the previous winner, Jessa Louisiana Zoom was a $22,000 yearling purchase at an LQHBA sale. She's by Jess Louisiana Blue out of the Azoom mare Zoomin' for Cash, bred by Lyle Guillory. Jessa Louisiana Zoom has earned more than $473,000 for owners Jason Richards and Michael LeBlanc. Frank Cavazos is the trainer. The time 17.524 seconds. The AQHA Bank of America Racing Challenge is picking up as the summer progresses, and on Sunday a pair of qualifying races for the November 7th championships took place. Ajax Downs in the Greater Toronto area hosted a pair of events. One of them, the Adequan Ajax Derby Challenge. These 3-year-olds went 400 yards for a purse approaching $30,000 Canadian. Number 3, Seize the Win, gets out beautifully and goes right to the front as the 2-5 favorite.
Deal of Fortune and Seize the Win. Those two have a slight advantage on Fear Gas and a late close from the extreme outside. Here comes Seize the Win. Seize the Win will win the Adequan Derby Challenge.
The well-bred colt Seize the Win holds off the late charge of Isa Speedy Simon by a neck in 20.04 seconds. The son of PYC Paint Your Wagon and grandson on the dam side of AQHA Supreme Racehorse Indigo Illusion is trained by Stephanie Keeble for owner Glenn Graff. Keeble's horses ran 1-2 here. Seize the Win was bred in Texas by Jerry Wyndham. Shanley Jackson, the winning jockey. Also on Sunday at Ajax, 2-year-olds raced 350 yards. In the John Deere Ajax Juvenile Challenge, the winner receives a spot in the championship of this division later this year. A couple of scratches reduced the field to 7, headed by number 5, Tracy at 3-5. But she was off slowly and shuffled back. On the inside, Panther Hero jumped out to the lead.
Panther Hero. This one's all over. Panther Hero is going to win the John Deere Juvenile Challenge.
Under Cassandra Jeschke, Panther Hero strides to a decisive win. This Ontario bred by Valiant Hero is 1-for-2 lifetime for owner John Wilson and trainer Scott Reed. Panther Hero was bred by Carol Lampra. The time 18.17 seconds. We'll have more on all the Racing Challenge events on Raceview Network's new series, the Bank of America Racing Challenge Update. Sponsored by the American Quarter Horse Association, the update has recaps of the regional challenge races, interviews, and previews, all of which lead up to the Racing Challenge Championships at Lone Star Park on November 7th. We're back with more stakes highlights from the past weekend right after this timeout.
An official representative for horsemen in the state, the AQHA administers race, benevolence, and scholarship programs, all to better the state of racing in the state of Oklahoma. Visit AQHRA.com.
Delta Downs Derby. Very even start. Down on the inside, he's a Louisiana Dash, came away fast. Sweet Okie Dokie is up close. Between horses, Louisiana Jambalaya on the outside. MDA Game is there. Farther out is Jessa Fast Dasher coming down to the finish soon. It's Jessa Fast Dasher on the outside getting up, and Jessa Fast Dasher wins the Delta Downs Derby.
Raceview Network's Weekend Wrap-Up is sponsored by Remington Park Racing Casino and by the Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association.
Coming up on July 25th is the only open graded stakes race of that weekend, the Speed Horse Futurity at Fair Meadows in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Trials for the Grade 3 test at 350 yards were run this past weekend, and emerging as the top qualifier was the filly VF Floozy, one of 3 Speed Horse finalists trained by Brian Muse. VF Floozy stopped the timer at 17.873 seconds with G.R. Carter in the irons. She leads a field of 10 freshman hopefuls in the Grade 3 Speed Horse Gold and Silver Cup Futurity on July 25th. And stay with us here on Raceview Network to look for upcoming previews of the Speed Horse Futurity. Time to wind things down for this week. Thanks for being with us as we bring you the biggest events in quarter horse racing. For the entire staff and crew, I'm Jim Byers. Hope to see you next time on Raceview Network's Weekend Wrap-Up.